I was playing on my broadcast. We got. I ain't taking your points away from you, though.
You can see
That
how
was a good
aggressive
catch when I wasn't
this
doing
guy
nothing.
is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Hey, yo. That ball was in the air.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great. Quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Can't get into the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. A third down try for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly complete. And midfield, he's got room. Smashes him with the stiff arm.
Nigga, come on.
Almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
That's a good way to stiff on and stay in bounds. I ain't very hold you.
Ball out to a receiver, they can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Lost to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space.
Your dumbass on my way, bro.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sooner.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. But this guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's stopped by that big defensive tackle on the run.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early.
They needed to find enough space to get it forward, and they're up to the 22. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise in the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Back to throw. It's Morton. Flips it out to the back. At the 35, he's loose. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't
That's on me, dog. You lucky.
just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able
didn't get much.
No, I was trying to hit my man's up to see if I'm working tomorrow.
Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run.
There he goes. They get him stopped.
I didn't ever see that animation.
Has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Too easy for who?
And another nice gain by the offense. By the defense.
7 up.
They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Morton. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, you are.
Shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. It's a dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38.
Somebody gonna get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Don't try to throw me off, nigga. Ain't no pause in the game. It's cool. You already apologize.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Tatum. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats. Still short of the 1st down mark.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk.
Tie ball game, puss. Tie ball game, puss. Tie ball game, puss.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I can stop you whenever I want to. Prove it.
Ball carrier opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25.
Fuck.
Touch pass on the run.
Damn.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that
Sure.
offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback extends the play. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it. Ripping through the defense. They trip him up, but not before he has a huge gain and sends a bolt of momentum into the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlock after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for space. It's Dickey. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push the guy backwards and make some holes?
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He's brought down at the 6.
My bad. I fell asleep with you, dumbass. I'm up now. Shit was getting tiring watching you.
That time, quarterback,
Come on.
nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete.
Come on. You want to score 4th and 3rd. 4th and 3. I'm sorry.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it
I know what you want.
did not work against this defense. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable.
I know what you want.
They stopping short of the marker.
I did. I thought it was gonna be a comeback. Like a whistle, a screen.
Defense there, 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming.
You can ask questions if you ain't watching what's happening.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
She hurt. Oh,
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
we get a first. Come on.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. They're going back to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Final little time.
Go on.
to go. He fires back.
That's on me.
Field, and it's intercepted. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense putting points on the board.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you.
Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds for a 1st down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Looking for the end zone.
Knees look jump.
Pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there. You run it.
Yee.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive.
It's a straight turn.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes and a half. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To throw, it's Morton. Steps away. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads up.
Little ass got hit with that go boom.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
A kaboom.
I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first.
He should have seen his dumb ass.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer. But they
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime,
Yes.
and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
What are we calling even, nigga?
These corners going to give these receivers some space. survey the field, and he throws left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that is a big time.
Bro, I know you gotta go to bed. It don't matter, bro.
Coming into this game, they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there.
Bro, if you gotta go to bed, you gotta go to bed.
Extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
With the catch, it's Virgil. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running. They'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Dances away. Got out of trouble and throws. Brought near the stick. It's Eakin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morton. Under fire. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game they were going to see quarterback runs, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Here's a heat. Lets it fly. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grab the short pass to put the 6th on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
All right, cool.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
That's caught. It's Douglas.
You won't let me switch to nobody.
Midfield.
That's weird.
He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tight end now.
He helped a touchdown.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. He's moving out of the pocket. There he goes. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Sneaks it in.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much of the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Sategna.
34-21 his way. He just scored.
Short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Third.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. To the air on first down. They get to him.
Oh!
And it's picked off for the third time today. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Pass escapes him, still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raider.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Hey, yo.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Sooners racing to the line to hurry up. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. Breaks into the open.
I'm not worried about this nigga.
Maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. This receiver there, it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off. That's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Back down, but they're on the sticks for a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah.
Quarterback making checks. Just keeps slinging it. Takes a shot. And the physical play there forces the injury.
Yo, it's like he ran from the jump field or something.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened. And your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hey, yo.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
I didn't mean to switch it.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Bro, you up 11. How much do you think you up?
To the air. It's Morton. Snagged out of the air. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. That's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Virgil. Turning it on. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it.
Yeah.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Do you think, bro? Come on.
Them on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
I'm glad you have it, bro. Watch them see you ready. Shut up.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
That player is so lucky he did not put that football on the ground. What a tackle by that defender. Phenomenal individual effort getting that tackle for loss.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard...
Yeah, scared the hell I thought it was going to go out. Look, everybody stop.
They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I would think he really doing something.
Saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. At the 20, he's got space.
Funny.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ballgame, keep trusting, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
Working that wide receiver screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on 2nd and goal. Everybody and their brother showing blitz.
Follow.
Run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Well, listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. It looks like you're going to have to throw it. Just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Morton. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
It didn't let me go, so I was right in front of it.
To have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Oklahoma offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football.
I'm getting the fucking play.
Dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quickly to the tight end. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time. Pin it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sooner.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They are running out of time. time here they need to get the ball back, they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline.
They didn't let me go for it.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is...
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal.
So they didn't even let me go for the fucking.
As hard as possible, this offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Sooner offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Right down the middle. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation.
Trying to beat the D deep. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
Should have been a seen the last one.
Short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left.
You see, leading them.
Interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense.
He got it up.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Might be calling a hot route. Rush is on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the
Yeah.
sticks. You're down by a lot of points. Right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Bring in the heat. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Running free. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw, it's Batir. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. One deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown!
We had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He's in open space downfield. Great place to start for this offense. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They'll get the time.
Sensational.
Remaining to play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody...
Bro, it would not let me go for the ball. It wasn't like he was open, making open plays.
Came down to it. They made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season. But give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bro, you won by a touchdown. Even before, you was only up by 2. Even before that, you was only up by 2. Yeah, 700 total yards. I had 930. $930 total yards.